What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Ledge here to talk about, man, something that has been near and dear to my heart. If you listening and you looking at my old video, you're like, man, his brother hasn't made a vlog in the sports realm in years, and just been focused on other stuff. But this 2026 World Cup and a couple of people in particular online really sparked me to come out and voice my opinion. Um, the game, the beautiful game, world football here in the States, we call it soccer. I'm gonna refer to it as football because if you're on this channel and you know what my love is, then you know I'm not talking about the NFL. Okay. So I'm gonna refer to it as football. Here in America, it's been a big divide in how we view what just transpired over the past week or so with the U.S. men's national team. Automatic bid to qualify because they are a host nation. Couple of friendlies where it looked bad earlier on, but if you look at the two prior, before the World Cup started, win against Senegal, who's a good team with elite players on that squad. A tough loss to Germany, but if you watch the game, the full 90, we either hung with them as far as tempo, pace of play, um, goal scoring opportunities. We just lost, but I thought we played. There were stretches where we played significantly better than Germany. Now that isn't the old Germany from their glory years, so it's not like their golden generation. So it doesn't have as much of a moral high ground victory, sort of, so to speak, as far as your performance against them, because it's not the same Germany, but still, they still got ballers on their team. They got Kimmich and Musiala and Havertz, like, so they still got players. So showing up good against them mattered. We get into the group stages and we completely dominate Paraguay. Paraguay is a team that in their run to make it and get qualified for the World Cup, they had victories over Brazil and I believe Argentina. And then you see what happened when it was showtime for them. They beat Germany and played France in a tight game. It was an ugly game. It was a lot of fouls, but they only held, it was a 1-0. That was the final score. So we beat a good Paraguay team, but we made them look like they weren't that good because we were so excellent. It was the best brand of football I've seen from any U.S. men's national team side. And I've been watching the U.S. men's team since 98. My first introduction to football, period, was 98. I'm about to be 40 this month. So I'm old. So tactical manager and some of these other cats that are coming on with these, and they got wonderful channels. Shout out to tactical manager, man. I'm sure y'all follow him, and he does great work. But it's something about the U.S. men's national team where it changes his character a little bit. I don't understand why. Maybe because he just got that type of love. Like he kind of loses his character that I see when he's like breaking out other stuff. But like the way he attacked Christian Pulisic recently, and we'll get into that, and we'll get into the whole Pulisic dynamic of things. But I just want to say we were awful against Belgium. We were. Y'all think I'm about to sit up here and put disclaimers and disclaimers and qualifiers for that poor performance? I'm not. I'm a realist. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all always. We were terrible. We were sloppy on the ball. A lot of unforced errors. Pulisic, in particular, lost the ball a ton. We didn't have the energy to track back. Just things that I never thought I would see. Low energy, low effort. Didn't create much going forward. We had the momentum when Tillman scored off the free kick, off the deflection, and we immediately gave them the lead back within the next 2 minutes, pretty much. It was just how we didn't go from there into the break with it still being 1-1 with momentum on our side. It's beyond me. Des had a big stinker of a game. Tim Ream was the worst player on the pitch, which is funny because all this focus on Pulisic so much that it just completely left Tim Ream to just skate free, and he was by far the worst player on the pitch that whole game. But I won't let, and I guess maybe this comes with age. I won't let one game make me forget what happened beforehand and what the future could look like going forward. Like if you operate like that, if you let one game just define everything for you, then you're going to end up like tactical manager and just saying just things that just doesn't make sense. Um, Here's the truth about the situation. We won our first two games clearly, cleanly, and dominant and in dominant fashion. We have not done that in the World Cup since I've been here. Even go back to 2002 where we had our best showing because we made it to the quarterfinals. We lost a game against Poland, and I believe we drew a game too, right? Against South Korea, right? The host nation in the group stages. I believe it was 2-2. So we drew a game, won a game, lost a game. We won two here and lost a game to Turkey because we already, you want to know what the Turkey game proved to me? That we're a little bit above schedule because we kept it close with their A team and we had our B/C team out there. Nobody's put that in perspective. We had our B/C team out there. I think the only starter from our original start 11 that was in that game that started was Weston, if I'm not mistaken. I think our back, I believe at the back it was like, was it McKenzie, Miles Robinson, and Trusty, if I'm not mistaken, because Trusty scored. Up front, we had, what was like, Pepe, Weah, or somebody like that, like Aronson. Like, we didn't have, it didn't, like, we brought starters on late. Like, we brought Pulisic on. We brought, like, I think we brought Dest on or something like that. But we was keeping up with them, with their A team, with the Artagulas and Yildiz, I can't pronounce his name right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about, the kid from Juventus. Like, they had their best players out there, and we kept it close. I looked at all of the World Cups that we've been in since 98. 98, 2002, 2006, 2010, 14, and 22. I can confidently say that as far as dominating most of the games, there is no comparison to them other teams. So I don't get this nostalgic reaction y'all got for yesteryear as if we were like y'all act like the standard was high back then or something. Like they set a precedent. Like, I get it. Y'all love Landon Donovan. Y'all love Clint Dempsey. I actually understand it more for Landon than Clint because at least Landon got three things he could say. Landon probably, I'm not buying the Dempsey talk. Landon got three things you can bank on, right? One, he was a part of the most successful World Cup team because they went to the quarters in 2002. He's the only one to win an individual award at the World Cup because they only hand out really, 5 individual awards? You get the Golden Boot, the Golden Ball, Young Player of the Tournament, and something about like the best goalkeeper. So you get like 4 or 5. And he got one. He got best young player of the tournament in 2002. So that's 2 things he got. The best showing, an individual award at the World Cup. And the third, he got the most iconic moment for the U.S. with that late game-winning goal against Algeria to qualify them to go to the knockout stages. But even in saying that, the problem is he was there from 2002 to 2006 and 2010. 26, they didn't make it out the group stage. 2006, they didn't make it out the group stage. In 2010, as I just mentioned, it took a last-minute goal against Algeria in the final game to qualify. That's not good. Also, I am one who remembers and was there in real time. I watched every group stage game. I watched every World Cup qualifier. People just gloss over things. Hey, tactical manager, I know y'all love all of the past stuff. Do you remember in 2010 they tied 2-2 with Slovenia? Do Slovenia even have a national team anymore? Like, I haven't seen Slovenia. 2010 was the first and last time I heard about a Slovenia national team. And I remember in real time saying to myself, why is Slovenia having just as much possession as us? And I thought I was tripping. I'm like, maybe they not. Like, how? And I just looked it up, the stats. And y'all can go look it up for yourself. They had 49% possession. We had 51. They shouldn't be controlling the game against US players. So we struggled against Slovenia and barely beat Algeria in 2010. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't get this love affair with the past when this team, we scored the most goals in the World Cup with this current team in 2026. We was the most dominant in possession and in progressive passing with this team in 2026. So I don't understand how that one loss, which was a terrible loss, just had y'all completely flip and act like this team didn't do good things. And it's like really upsetting. Now on to Christian Pulisic. I'm going to just keep it real. Christian, this whole injury prone stuff, I get it, it's injuries. You can't really account for that. But in some cases you can, man. It is up on you to a degree. Because how you train, what you put into your body, all that results into recovery, maybe being a little more durable. And it seems like you haven't changed anything to make yourself a more available player. Like I haven't heard that you changed your routine, your diet, your nutrition. I ain't heard that you went to specialists like some of these elite players in different sports does, like what LeBron does or Tom Brady. They go to Europe and find a doctor and do like, it's just like you're just going to keep eating the same snacks. You're going to keep training the same way, and you're going to keep getting injured with the same type of injuries. So it's like, yeah, I kind of feel bad, man. It sucks to get hurt in the World Cup, for another trip like you did in 2022. Excuse me, in 2022. But it's reality. It's the reality is you can avoid this with how you live, like how you live your life, to a degree. Also, let's keep in mind he was poor before the injury. In the Belgium game, he was terrible before he got hurt. So it's not like he was balling and then he got an unfortunate nick. So that's me giving him criticism. Here's where I come to his aid, because I understand criticizing him for that game and that game alone, but now y'all are starting to drag it into other aspects, which gets a little dirty. Like now I see Landon, who's just like on this whole media run, bashing the young man, talking about his family. He got bad people around him, and they tell and all. Like now we getting into deeper waters that we shouldn't really get into, especially publicly. If y'all have these talks, y'all should have these behind closed doors. Like y'all represent the same country, the same national team. You would think you would have some respect there. Carly Lloyd saying what she has to say. And, it's just a lot, man. Look, he had a stinker of a game. But, again, Landon, Clint Dempsey, who was also critical. I looked at y'all numbers in the World Cup. Y'all both been in 3 World Cups apiece. Landon Donovan was in the World Cup in 2002, 2006, 2010. Dempsey was in the World Cup 2006, 2010, 2014. I believe goal and assist contributions for both of you guys who've been in 3 World Cups apiece. I think Landon has 6 goal and assist contributions, right? I think he got like 5 goals, 1 assist or something like that, or 4 and 2 or something like that. Dempsey got like 5 and 1. Y'all got like 6 goal contributions, which is good, right? He's not far off from y'all, and he only's been in 2 World Cups. He got 4 goal and assist contributions because he got 3 assists, which leads America in all-time assists at the World Cup. It's 3. The all-time leader in assists at the World Cup is Christian Pulisic, who's been in 2 World Cups with 3. So the bar wasn't that high. It's not like y'all set some, like, y'all, like, this is what tactical manager and these guys, like, let's humble ourselves a little bit and realize who the hell we are. Like, the leader of all time in the World Cup of assists for us is 3 with Christian Pulisic, who's only been in 2 World Cups and wasn't available for half of them. So just imagine if he was fully healthy, he probably would have be up 6 assists. Like, this is one, like, we got to really calm down with some of this stuff. Because if he even wants to be a part of the national team, which is a whole different discussion. In 2030, he'll probably match y'all in total goal and assist contributions in the World Cup. He might pass y'all because there's nothing y'all have done. Like I said, aside from Landon Donovan reaching the quarters, that is a stat that he can hold on to. But other than that, y'all are no better than what he's doing. Then let's not talk about European success. The man was a part of a Champions League winning side, and he wasn't just someone on the bench doing nothing. He had critical goals in their run to winning the Champions League. Like I remember that game against Real Madrid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Winning cups at Borussia Dortmund before he left. Winning like the Coppa Italia in Italy with Milan. Like, he's done things. So like, if you compare that with, like I said, what he's done in the World Cup, it's about even. So why are we acting like he's underachieving to some astronomical levels? Like, the bar has been set so high. Like, he's at the bar. Will he pass the bar? We don't know. But I don't think this one bad performance is enough. I see people telling him to retire from. Let me tell y'all something. If he retires, if he says, you know what, this is too much, I'm not appreciated, I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, I got the support, I'm done, I'm just going to focus on European football. If he does that, y'all are going to cheer and be like, good riddance. But when reality hits and y'all start going against these elite teams without him, you're going to see the drop off. Whoever's playing on the left or in the middle, the drop off is going to be so astronomical. Y'all going to be on y'all knees begging for him to come back. That's a fact. Because I know y'all think Kevon Sullivan is next up, and Matisse Albert, who I really like, is next up. Albert only got one appearance in Dortmund already. He only got one. Kevon Sullivan can't play for Man City until he's 18. And guess what? He was a Pep guy. Pep Guardiola is gone. Who's to say that the manager now isn't just going to loan him out until they eventually find somewhere for him to go as far as permanently elsewhere? He might not even sniff a moment of an appearance at Man City. Like, y'all just got these y'all see a young player with a European badge and y'all think, he the next up. Wait, we don't even know. We don't know what we got with them. Gazzo, he's okay. Is he Christian Pulisic? No. He's not. So let's just relax. Let's relax it's like we're trying to force him out. But as the old Janet Jackson song said, you don't know what you got till it's gone. And I think you guys need to remember that. So my take is, listen, it ended on a very, very sour note. And I'm going to always be disappointed in that loss, because that loss it was such, like, if we don't have those unforced errors, I think we can pull out a close victory against Belgium. And that's what sucks. But we didn't do it. It hurts. I'm not blaming Pochettino. I don't see how y'all blaming Pochettino for that loss. Like, I don't, that's a whole different topic for another day. Like I said, he got this team to play their best brand of football when it comes to passing, goal scoring opportunities, just overall stability in the midfield. Like, we looked like a legit side up until the Belgium game. Like, he had us looking good. And that was refreshing to see, man. If y'all want to go back to the Greg Barhalter days, the Bob Bradley days, the Bruce Arena days of just hitting it long and letting it fall to somebody's chest and then trying to play on the counter and have clunky midfielders who can't hold on to the ball, no ball retention, no dribbling ability to, you know what I'm saying, no press resistant midfielder. If y'all want to go back to that, cool. Count me out. But cool. Y'all can go back to that because y'all like grit and toughness, but y'all don't want skill. Cool. Go back to that. But as far as I'm concerned, I would want Pochettino to stay. He didn't even have a full 4 years to really implement his system. And look how well we played. So, I don't know. Y'all, I feel like they're trying to push Pulisic out. They're trying to push Pochettino out. I feel like they want to kind of make this a MLS-centric type of ordeal again. I feel like they want to bring in a Steve Cherundolo or somebody like that, a Tab Ramos, and then they want to put the Gazos and all these Julian Halls. I think they want to try to show that the MLS is, we can you, because you see the tweet. I remember the tweet from, I think it was from an MLS page saying we got it from here, thanks, or something like that, basically saying we're about to take over. It's like, okay, we'll see. All right, that's my time, man. Hope y'all enjoy. Leave comments or not, just And again, shout out to Tactical Manager because he does great work. I watch all of his videos damn near, and I follow him on, like, so it's no beef. It's just his words regarding anything Christian Pulisic related and Pochettino and his national team. It just really put a bad taste in my mouth. So I just didn't understand it. But yeah, man, salute to everyone. Listen, if y'all want me to keep doing this type of stuff, if y'all interested, just tell me so I can know that I'm, progressing and knowing that I should start being more consistent at this. If y'all don't care, then I'll just dead on stop. But it's up to y'all. I do what the people ask, and that's just it. Peace and love.